In this world, wondrous creatures, dragons, and wizards all seek to live in balance. Spellcasters from across the lands venture to join magical guilds, mastering all forms of sorcery. Divinish Magia, Grimshade, the Protectors Guild, and more all seek to offer a home to those in need. These guilds compete again in the Grand Magic Games to become the paramount wizarding establishment. After an evil Grand Master sought to take over the city of Atlantide, heroes of the four guilds joined together to defeat him and cast all evil wizards from the realm, banishing the darkness for now. Welcome to FairyTail Origins.
What a wonderful day.
Oh, Nate,
Miss.
over here,
Oh, well, where?
over the podium, you know.
Oh, the podium.
Yes, I'm just standing here because I don't know what to do because I've been thinking and it's perfect to actually see you, you know.
I guess it's easy to see anyone coming in from that position.
No, it's
But
you. Next, you're always the wise man of the guild, and Lofo
you
always
flatter me.
Go for you for things and documentation. And well, Lofo is still not back, and
yeah.
And I am. Before he left, he said, "I am I'm officially second in command because Ryan's not back and is gone, and I am the current highest rank, and I've been here long enough, so I'm kind of the guild leader again."
Oh, wonderful.
I know.
So are you gonna try and pretend to be Lofo again?
Well, next, you see, I did try to become Lofo last time.
Yeah. Then, if you are, can I be honest with that? That didn't seem to work out for you really.
Actually, I know that. And this time,
thank
as you can
goodness.
tell, I am not doing his voice. I actually realized that was a playful mistake, and I'm actually here to take responsibility. I want things to be better. I want to take things more seriously, and Lofo gave me this task, and today I just feel like I want to do a really good job. Ever since everything that happened, I've been a mess, but I feel like I'm slowly picking my things up. My sister's back. It's kind of here, my family's kind of coming together. You should meet my sister. Yeah, I don't know if have you seen her already. She's currently with Oliver's and Ophelia, which is
I've met your sister when she was passed out on the couch.
I mean, like after she got up, she is up now.
Oh, that's
well, yeah.
Well, I would be delighted to have the pleasure of meeting your sister. You've been looking for your family so far, so must be nice finally to getting some answers on stuff.
Yeah, I did get some. Apparently they're all right, which is, you know,
Well,
is it strange? I had a little weird vibe, but like at the same time, I was like, Jakey, you shouldn't question about everything. Things can be good. Not everything it's gonna turn out bad. There are good things. You don't have to worry so much, right?
I would say that is quite a good thing to focus on. But you should always be
Sure.
prepared for the unexpected as most as possible.
I know. I mean, unexpected things. A lot of unexpected things have happened already.
Oh yeah, I mean demon and dragon invasion, evil Reggie doppelganger, or triple ganger. I don't. Apparently there's been another one of him before.
And more.
For yeah,
Just
dragon wars. Apparently Divinus Magi also went missing for quite a while. Has been missing for quite a while. Most of them.
yeah, most of them. Yeah, so I
Yeah.
heard. But
Right. And then we also have that wedding. Wow, that was an experience. Not too.
yes, it is certainly an experience. But we are adults and we move on from things, and you are trying to be better, and just why I'm trying to. I took my time to let my emotions out, and now I am like I got my family, sister, things are good on that side, and now I just want to be responsible, for the guild, actually make better, because we are kind of dwindling in numbers in the guild, and
Oh no.
I just,
Yeah, our numbers isn't exactly the highest, but it doesn't need to be the highest. I'm sure Brian is doing fine. Fine as well.
I'm sure, yes. I mean, we haven't talked at all, but it's all right, right? We need a time off, after everything. But we're not here talking about Brian. We are. I want you to tell me how to. I want to do things as a guild leader. What does Lofo do actually? Apart from talking like him and taking sudden milk breaks. And drinking milk.
Okay. Well, if you're ready if you're ready to take it
Yeah.
seriously, okay. First of all, he normally asks me to help him out filling a lot of the paperwork and documentation for
Paperwork, yes.
yep.
That's
For the
what I'm
for-
trying to
yep.
figure out, because I was looking at books and I was like, maybe I need actual paperwork.
Yeah, I've done most of it for him because he's always been busy with his other stuff, which is the other thing. He also remembers to go to the Magic Council meetings, which I guess would be you in this case now, considering he's a leave of absence, but I don't even know if there's been any meetings. That's out of my pay grade. 8.
Okay.
Which
Do
is
they
an-
set up notification or message? With
Actually, I think
what
it-
is happening?
I don't know. Blofo is the one receiving those messages directly, so I guess you will be receiving them directly, if anything. Actually, I think you would
Okay.
even begin to participate, because with Brian out of the picture, he would need to pick a new second in command, so to speak. And I guess that's
Well, then-
defaultly falling to you.
I mean, if I need someone else to go, you are always someone that help Lofo if we ever need to go before he's back and we need to go to a meeting, we can go, I mean, we are capable peoples, right?
Of course, we are more than capable. I know my ropes around most of it.
Yes.
It's
I
so
mean,
that
you've been advising Lofo and you've been advising a lot of members. I mean, not all the time is good advice, but I trust you. You have your wisdom, and you actually could guide things to be fine pretty well, except for that one water thing that you did in the wedding, but you probably don't remember.
I
But
have no idea what you're talking about.
okay, speaking of documentation, actually documentation. I want you to document something, because there's recently a completion of a mission that happened last year. That was just started last year.
Yeah.
I recently completed with. There is a snake, lady out there. I don't know if you heard. There was a mission where,
That snake lady. Yeah,
where-
she's been around bothered for a while.
yeah,
from what I've
but
been heard.
we assaulted her, but she came back, but she was just blocked. But we finally went back with Kay, and we got rid of her.
That's good.
Heads chopped off. Yes, we went for the head.
Oh,
I
wow.
went. I chopped it off. Yes, I
Well,
did it.
That's honestly, I did not expect that from you, but good going.
Yeah, that felt right, honestly. It's about time, it's about change, and I feel great. So maybe that should be
Right.
documented, right?
True. Sure. I'll make sure to later on mark that quest as completed and
Okay.
document. So don't worry. As for that, which is speaking of which, what LaFoe is normally also, he is normally also the one who approves of the S and A rank quests. B and C
Okay.
usually get taken care of by either me or approved just by the city's by a city council. Although that's beneath the Magic Council, of course.
All right. Okay.
So any
Well,
S and A class request that comes in needs to be approved by you before they can be hanged up in the Protectors Guild.
okay, which means I'm gonna make sure they're all cookie approved. I'm just
Their
kidding.
official is just approved, not cookie approved.
I'm just kidding. I'm going to try my
Oh,
best to
oh, you got.
objectively approve them and make sure they are of appropriate difficulty, regardless if they have cookies in it. I'm learning. All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
and remember, just remember, we need them to be sure that just be sure, even if they're dangerous, they'll sign under them. They are that high for rank for a reason,
I got it. I mean, I have taken sneakily to chop the head. Those ranks are meant to be up there. Difficulty.
Definitely is.
Well, thanks for giving me this advice. It seems like really good advice, guide. Well, if you don't mind, would you mind give some of the documentation that you have? I want to read some, I want to just learn more,
Absolutely.
about what LoFo actually does. All right.
Absolutely. I'll go and get some for you, and I'll go get
Okay.
some of the documentation to you so you can get straight to work.
All right. I will just get a glass of milk. It's a sudden milk break before I get to that.
Well, have fun with that. I'll be going getting the paper.
All right. See you later, Nix.
See you later, Mr. Jakey. Everything is going as
Nix, there you are!
Mr. Lofo, you're back.
Yes, I wanted to speak to you.
Well, what can I help you with, Mr. Lofo?
Just a few things. I was talking to Jakey recently and he
Yeah.
has some concerns.
Concerns. I mean, I understand he has been once again the temporary guild leader. There's a lot of pressure on that in that position and all that. But
Yes. But even before that, he just mentioned some things and it doesn't all quite add up.
oh, do
Yes.
tell.
Well, I guess the primary example is, I was kind of concerned about Kay and how she's been acting very sour to people recently. And no one likes a sour Kay. We like her sweet, like a good chocolate chip, but no. She's been very nasty to people.
Well,
and I thought it was Viper. Viper just going in like, I'm Viper. Shut up. But no, it was apparently someone else manipulating her.
Someone else manipulating her now. That's not good news. Who could
No.
do that sort of thing?
I am being told it is someone in our guild.
Someone in our guild, but by who?
Yes. Someone making her edgier, honing her edge like a sharp blade, convincing her that is the way, when it is not the way.
I don't think it would be Jakey. He's too sweet for that. Maybe Brian. He was in a bit of a.
It is you, Nix. Have you been
Me?
speaking to Kay, telling her to be more?
Me? Well, I'm quite frankly offended by that. Yes, I have been speaking to Kay, but Kay came to me first and foremost. Second, she just asked for some advice. I gave her some advice. Nothing more, nothing less. She chose to follow
What
that
kind of
advice.
advice did you give her?
I just said that if she wanted to understand and Viper a bit better, maybe she should try and walk a mile in his shoes, so to speak.
That is not the way to... Why would you do that?
Because she was distressed and I thought I could help her out as a fellow Protectors member and a friend.
You should have consulted me about this sort of thing.
Yes.
She takes things very seriously and very far. And I don't know, if she keeps trying to do this, she might take things too far. She might hurt someone.
I don't think she has hurt anyone yet. In fact, you have all just having a hard time accepting for her for who she wants to be.
I don't think that is who she wants to be.
Really? Then why don't you just go and say that directly to her then?
Because she's too edgy to admit when she is wrong. You have helped create a monster.
What? Did you just call Kay a monster? No, that's not very nice.
She's kind of a monster right now. I'm going to say a little bit of a monster.
Sure, she's maybe going a little more ahead with the attitude than I originally thought she was gonna, but, you know, wait, just give it some time. Let her calm down, let her get a feel for it, you know. She'll come around.
Very well. I guess you had your best interests, and her best interests at heart.
I certainly did.
What was that?
What?
That little laugh at the end, sort of thing.
Oh, I was thinking of a joke.
You do that a lot. You just think of jokes, and then whenever I walk away, you think of something funny and start laughing.
I have had a very...
It is a little weird.
I have had a very traumatic past. I try to cope with it by laughing and thinking of jokes.
Alright. I suppose there is a lot about your past I don't know. Like when you learn to reflect death magic.
Oh, yeah, that was quite a tricky one to pull off, I must say. You gave me quite a surprise there. Yeah, with that one.
I suppose, and you gave me quite a surprise.
But
Never seen water end up shooting spells like that.
You see, that's a very complicated magic process. And I could explain it to you, but we would be here for a week if I had to go into every detail.
I suppose. Also the water destroying life itself, getting rid of all of my lily pads, the photosynthesis.
I mean, could it that also be because you were a bit still giving off the death magic, so it was affecting the lily pads themselves?
I don't think that was me. Something is up with you. I can't put my finger on it, but I smell bad juju.
Bad juju? By what do you ever mean?
I don't know, maybe I'm just finally picking up on all the stinky that Mania says about you.
I keep saying I have had a difficult past, yes, but I am not a bad guy.
I'm saying the older. I didn't say you were a bad guy.
Oh. Well,
Why did that come out?
You hear that a couple of times and it begins to get to you, you know. I'm trying to not let that too much, but
Why would you hear that?
Apparently my appearance and vibe give that feeling to some people.
What? You suggesting that purple is an evil color?
Apparently.
How would that make any sense?
Your guess is as good as mine on that one.
It is just a color. Just because someone wears purple does not make them evil.
I know, but some people just get that feeling for some reason. I don't know why.
I suppose a lot of people I know that wear purple have had like an evil phase before, but that is, you know, we do not judge someone based on their appearance.
Feel like that's been done a couple of times at this point.
Indeed. I certainly know about getting judged for your appearance. Don't you worry about that.
I would imagine so. Oh,
Yes.
but is that... So, is there any other thing you want to question me about, or did you get all what you wanted to hear?
I suppose I'm still confused about the paperwork where all those quests are coming from, but...
Oh, that's... Oh, they're just swimming in, as they say. Flooding in with all those quests. It's hard to keep track. It's hard, and now especially since Brian is gone, I've had to take up all of his additional paperwork.
It makes some sense, yes, but you would think that when the other guilds became more active and reformed themselves, they would, you know, take some of the quest influx, but we have been getting more than ever according to the paperwork.
Well, yeah, because apparently the Divinity has a habit of disappearing.
I suppose that is true.
Apparently they went off to another world.
That makes sense. It does not surprise me one bit. Hopefully they don't kill any cats this time.
I heard they are back now, but it's all confusing. I don't know the whole situation. Just what the news and what Divinus Deliveries told me.
Alright. And you're sure there is nothing going on with you? If there is, you can tell me. I can help.
Okay, if I have to be completely honest, I have had some difficulties with the work. It's been piling up, stressing me out a bit. Maybe I've been a little bit more moody than normal, but I'm trying my best. I swear I am.
Alright, understandable. I'm sorry to come at you like this, all aggressive like.
Oh no.
You can take a break, get some rest. And
Oh,
then
you
get
mean-
back to work on your own
mean it?
pace. Sure.
Well, thank you, Master. And no offense. I know you're just trying to have the best interest for the protectors in mind.
Of course. You know, I'm back. I'm ready to get going on a few adventures. I'll pick up a little of the slack.
That's good to hear. Yeah, well, if that's the case, then I hope you don't mind. But I think I'll take a little day off to do some of my own, to do some relaxation.
Very good. I'm going to go check out the quest board. You know what? Maybe I'll even check out that village. Make sure they are all looking okay. See you later.
Sure. But they won't. They don't need it. Trust me.
Don't worry, I got it under control.
Good thing I burned the location of the village. Otherwise, this will be tricky.